Okay, so this is kind of crazy, right? Like, you got Djimon Hounsou. This guy's got 2 Oscar noms, right?
Yeah.
And he's been in, like, huge films like Blood Diamond, Guardians of the Galaxy.
Right.
And he's out here saying he's still, like, struggling financially.
Oh.
So we're going to dive into some interviews he did.
Okay.
One was with CNN. And then there's another one from a while back with The Guardian.
Okay.
Where he kind of really opens up about this whole thing.
Interesting.
And it just makes you think, like, how often does this actually happen in Hollywood?
Well, yeah. I mean, it really does make you question what we think of when we hear, like, fame and success, you know?
Yeah.
Especially in an industry like film.
Yeah.
You would think someone starring in these blockbusters would be set for life, right?
Exactly.
And that's not always the case, apparently.
And it's not like this is some guy just starting out, you know what I mean?
Right.
This is, we're talking Amistad. We're talking Gladiator.
Gladiator, yeah.
These huge Marvel films he's been in. I mean, this is a long career.
Absolutely, yeah. And that's where it gets tricky with this idea of star power.
Yeah.
You know?
Right.
Because you would assume big name, big money.
Right.
But there's more to it than that. Like box office, draw awards, social media even these days.
Yeah.
All play a role in their paychecks.
It's interesting, yeah. So he's been pretty open about feeling cheated.
Yeah.
He's used the word underpaid.
Wow.
So I guess, like, what could contribute to this?
Right.
Even with all of his success.
Well, it's complicated.
Yeah.
Hollywood pay structures, they're all over the place. Obviously, the actor's agent is a big part of it.
Okay.
They're the ones working out the contracts and, you know, making those deals. But the type of film matters, too.
Yeah.
Blockbusters, they usually have much bigger budgets. So they can offer more money up front.
Okay.
But then you got independent films.
Yeah.
Smaller budget.
Right.
And sometimes those roles are seen as like more prestigious.
I see.
But they pay less.
Interesting.
Yeah.
So then there's the whole race thing that he brings up.
Yeah.
He feels that he was overlooked for an Oscar for Amistad.
Oh, wow.
Because of his race.
Yeah.
He even said,
what did he say?
Let me find the exact quote.
Yeah.
They ignored me for the Oscars, talking about the fact that they thought that I had just came off the boat and off the streets.
Wow.
Powerful statement.
It is, yeah. And sadly, it's something that a lot of actors of color have talked about, you know?
Right.
This history in Hollywood.
Yeah.
Typecasting actors of color. Giving them the supporting roles or putting them in these specific tropes. Think about how many times you've seen like a black actor playing the best friend or the sidekick.
Totally.
Those roles, you know, they don't offer the same longevity or pay as like a lead role would.
And it's interesting, too, because he told The Guardian that even after Amistad, some studios still acted like he just got off the boat.
Wow.
Like his success in that movie, that powerful role, it didn't even register. Pretty disheartening.
It is, yeah.
But he also said, it's up to me to redeem that.
Right.
Which shows he wants to keep working.
Good for him.
Keep changing things.
Yeah.
It's pretty admirable, I think.
Absolutely, you know.
To keep going.
Yeah.
When you feel like the system's working against you.
Totally. And his story really makes you think about these systemic issues and how they affect not just the actors, but the stories we're seeing on screen.
Right.
Who are the heroes?
Yeah.
Whose stories are we hearing?
Yeah.
Whose voices are being amplified?
It's a great point.
Yeah.
Makes you wonder how many other actors are going through the same thing. Is this like a one-off?
Yeah.
Or is this like a larger problem?
Totally.
Within the entire entertainment industry?
It's something to think about.
Yeah.
Definitely.
You know, as we watch our movies and TV shows.
For sure.
Yeah. So.
Definitely.
Interesting stuff.
Very interesting.
Yeah, some food for thought there.
It is, yeah.
We'll have to keep an eye on this and see what happens, see what he does next.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah.
Good for him.
All right. Well, thanks for joining me.
Of course. Anytime.
We'll talk to y'all next time.
Sounds good.
Bye.
Bye.